All right, welcome back to another episode of a podcast, Second Brain, AI-powered business thinking. I'm your host, Vimal Patel from RoundTechSquare, and I have a guest, Jennifer, from all the way San Diego, from the brand name Advanced Physical Wellness, Physical Therapy Wellness. And then welcome, Jennifer. Thank you for being over here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me, Vimal.
Okay, beautiful. So I'll start introducing a little bit about what you do, saying that what is all advanced physical therapy wellness brand does.
hmm Absolutely. Yeah, we started kind of out of a need for our family. My husband and I are both physical therapists, and I had actually left the field because I found it was not fulfilling. Physical therapists are so tied down by red tape and insurance and what we can and can't do, and it just felt so inauthentic to myself that I just left and I started my own health and wellness business. My husband actually, through everything that happened in 2020 in the pandemic, got let go from Kaiser because his religious exemption got denied. And we were in this hard spot of like, where are we going to go next? And he was like, I'm going to start a cash practice. So what a cash practice is the direct to consumer physical therapy practice. And it allows us as physical therapists to not have the red tape of insurance. So we're able to treat our patients the way our patients want, and we're able to do that all without the insurance because our patients pay us directly. So we've been around for 4.5 years, and we've helped so many people get better. It's been incredible. And not just like get out of pain, but like get back to doing the things they love, playing with their kids, pickleball, running marathons, triathlons, golfing, all the things. So yeah, it's a little bit about us.
Yeah, okay, nice. I mean, to do all those things in a city like San Diego, it is wonderful. It's a very beautiful city with the nice weather throughout the year. It's nice. Okay, so let's get into the real question about the podcast, saying that AI and technology, right? So I'll start by saying that what kind of technology are you using in terms of grow your business over the 4.5 year, and then what kind of tools or software, so anything using, if you wanted to kind of teach us.
I think the fun part of if I were to start from the scratch of in the beginning, my husband had paper documentation. He had paper scheduling. There was
Okay.
nothing technological about the business. It was just kind of put it together. And then if you look to where we've come, it's pretty incredible. We have, electronic medical recording system. So we have all of our notes online. We have all of the digital things for our website and stuff. And then also we've started dabbling in the AI world in the sense that we use it a lot for research, pulling from our clientele, just our clients' files and saying, who's been asking for this? Who's been saying no because of that? Or can you pull all of the people that live in this geographical area and give us their information? So we'll use AI to kind of do like a sweep of our info. And we'll also use it to help with things like some graphics, infographics, taking like a video that I recorded explaining why you'd want to go in network or out of network and making an infographic out of that. It's so incredible what you can do with technology of being like, take what I said and make it understandable for the average person. And it's just like, of course, I can do that in a heartbeat.
Wow. Okay, nice. So as a brand or as a leader, you are already using those tools and those softwares to kind of do your daily task more efficiently, I would say, more accurately, quicker, faster with the use of these tools. So very, very nicely said. But at the same time, if I may ask about anything advanced, saying that, okay, hey, I started in back in pandemic. It was a different world out there. Everything was like things were getting virtual from physical, right? And then your business is more about physically connecting each other because you are like a doctor and you have to process those therapies to a patient. So the question is, from coming from hardcore physical scenarios of patient and doctor versus coming to virtual. I mean, what are the advanced thing you're using with the technology, saying that, okay, hey, that changed the whole world in terms of this particular wellness business?
We have been hands-on the entire time. We opened October
Okay.
4th, 2021, and we've never done anything virtual. So
Okay.
um, there is a handful of PTs out there doing virtual things. We really specialize in hands-on manual therapy. So it's all about us having our hands on the patient. And we actually have some colleagues that do virtual really well. And we refer anybody that's like, I need virtual, we're like, you got to go see this person.
Okay.
So I would say it's really not my zone of expertise because I'm all about getting the bodies in the building and making that physical human connection. And that's where we really shine as a company.
Wow. Okay, nice. So that teach me one thing, saying that doesn't matter how technology and AI can drive towards automations and not towards like kind of having things done automatically, but at the same time, business like wellness, fitness, the physical therapy industry, where it still required that human touch. It still required that human connection with the people and with the doctor, where that cannot be replaced, right? So that's beautifully knowing, saying that this is also something we need to be aware of. Okay, so now that leads to me another question, saying that if AI and technology is helping you, right? So any business required to be growing over a period of time, right? It's 4.5 years, beautiful time, beautiful journey. AI and technology, how it's helping you in a growth in terms of sales and marketing. I mean, I must say that sales and marketing is something which people are very being paying attention as a leader, as a brand owner. So sales and marketing wise, how tech and AI is just kind of bringing it.
Such a good question. Yeah, I think when you use AI in those senses, it increases your efficiency and improves your outcome. Like it takes the guesswork out of things. So you can go and ask AI a lot about the population that you're looking for and where you're going to find them. And we'll do things like that where it's like, okay, this is the person we're looking for in a 15-mile radius of our office. Like, where can we find them? Where do they go? Where do they work out? What are their hobbies? Like, what clubs are they a part of? Right. So we can start to pull information that we wouldn't really have access to if we didn't
Okay.
have AI, right? We
Okay.
can ask those questions. And also, I will say that one of the things that's been really great for us with AI is my husband and I have really great ideas, but we're at the end of the day, we're doctors of physical therapy. We are not business minded, like getting our business plan and things put together. It can be challenging for us. It can be really dry for us because it's just not how our brains work. So what we love to do is take our brain dumps and our brainstorms and kind of put them into a document, upload it to AI and be like, okay, write our client avatar out of this, write our mission statement, help us. And then we can take those ideas that it gives us and we can put our own personal touch on them. So it's not like we're just like blindly like, oh, AI said to use this, let's do it. We like take it as a framework and then we build upon it with our personal touch. And it's just helped us create so much efficiency in creating that marketing strategy. So taking our ideas and making them reality.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I think, Jennifer, the way you said that, and the fact that the person like yourself is a doctor, physiotherapist, doesn't know anything about AI, but at the same time aware of the situation, and then just kind of putting those thoughts out there on the softwares and tools like OpenAI, ChatGPTs, and all those things, and then get the right answer, and then being aware of that thing. It just absolutely correct. And then the way you mentioned, saying that gives you the right data, and then that gives you the right path. I think those tools are changing our life in a way, in terms of business, and helping us out. Okay, nice. So now one question I always ask, saying that one thing, if you mention, saying that process of our business changed a lot or kind of grown a lot with the use of tech and AI. What that one process or one scenario you can tell me, or if it is multiple, you can always tell me multiple, saying that this changed everything nice for us with the use of tech.
Something called quarterly rocks. So they're basically
Okay.
quarterly goals.
Okay.
And if you've ever read the book Traction, they break down this like it's a EOS way of running your business, and we use a lot of their strategies. And the theory behind the rocks is if you take a glass and you pour sand in, right, and then you try to put the rocks in, you don't have as much room for the rocks, and the rocks are going to be what moves your business forward. So then if you take the same glass and you put the rocks in first and then the sand fills in all around, the sands are the distracting tasks, the busy work, right? So you want to have your eyes on the prize of like what's going to really move your business forward. So as a team, every quarter we set rocks. And for the longest time, when we had our quarterly meetings, we'd go over these rocks. And it was a very dry format. It was, kind of in a Google sheet. We'd all go like a little, blind to it as we're listening to it, talking about it and things. And we started using NotebookLM and taking our notes of what we were doing with our quarterly rocks, what our quarterly rocks were, and kind of our quarterly objective as a team, and putting them into NotebookLM. And it would make us a presentation So
Okay.
now in our quarterly
Okay.
meeting, our team loves this. I know this sounds
It's
so
fun now.
silly, but it makes it fun. So then we have this PowerPoint that we go through as a team that's like really engaging and breaks down the quarterly rocks into more of like a summary with like some targets. So it has made our quarterly meetings that much more enjoyable, but because it's more enjoyable, people are
It's
getting more
motivating.
out of it. Yeah, they're
Yes.
absorbing
Yes.
it and they're utilizing
Okay.
it going forward. So I know that's kind of a random one, but that has really been a big impact in our business because if we buy into the rocks each quarter, our whole team is working towards them and then we reach our goals. So
Okay, wow. Okay. First of all, to explain that thing, the example what you mentioned is really, really thoughtful, saying the rock versus sand fish. Because that's what happens to every business that people kind of pay attention to the sand, they fill up everything, and then the whole business gets out of track.
they're
So
like, I'm working all the time, but they're like organizing
what
posts.
I'm doing.
Like you're trying to move your business forward.
Yeah.
Post-its look great, but you need to
Yes.
be working on the things that are actually going to move the business forward.
Okay, got it. So that tells me that reporting, analytics, this knowing what's happening and then keeping it such a nicely motivated way for the users, for the employees, for the owners, kind of change the whole like thought process of everybody. So yeah, that's nice. So now counter to that, what is the one challenge or one issue? I mean, I don't want to say issue, but it's more like what is one thing you can dream of saying that, okay, hey, in my business, if this issue or this challenge will be fixed by AI, that would be like wonderful. It will be like, kind of again push me more forward and then can do wonders. So what could be that one scenario or one issue?
I love this question. Okay, I would say we aren't always a physical therapy is a solution that people look for, right?
Okay.
But direct to consumer physical therapy isn't necessarily a solution people even know exists or can look for. So I feel like there's an area where we are not capitalizing on as well as we could, and AI could fill this gap of helping us bridge that awareness for our clients. So maybe when they go to our website, we don't have like a chat bot that's powered by AI right now that would answer the questions of like, do you take my insurance? Like, what does it mean for out of network coverage? Like, how do we get out of network coverage?
Yes.
Like, can you
Mhm.
explain to me my out of network? Like all of these things that sometimes people don't want to call us and talk to us yet because they're not bought into it. Sometimes they just want to be able to get more information. So I feel like totally what we're missing is we don't have that, and everyone knows when they're chatting they're talking to a bot, but there's some really basic questions that I think we could answer and we don't have that active on our website right now, so I feel like
Okay.
that's where we're missing the
That should
most.
be that. Okay. Okay. So I mean, yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, I see a lot of agentic AI chatbots. I see a lot of those virtual reception, which kind of answer those questions either on the phone, either on the website, like the way you said, and then that kind of ease the whole process for a client to meet the business, and then
Mm-hmm.
have that vacuum kind of go smaller and smaller over the period of more information from the brand, and then I guess it converts quickly. It just gets you that the clarity of the patient. Okay, nice. Okay, so that teach me saying that there are a lot of things to be done in this physiotherapist industry in terms of tech. More and more sophisticated system or an automation kind of ease the whole process, have the doctor more relaxed, and then knowing that, okay, hey, I'm sleeping or I'm doing something on a patient, but still the system is still working. People
Mm-hmm.
are being contacted, people are being answered. So yeah, that's beautiful, nice. Yeah. So that being said, I mean, no, it's just very insightful information. And then if somebody in the industry or in San Diego wanted to meet you or wanted to come to the business and then avail any of your service, where they should come.
Yeah, absolutely. I check out our website. It's advancedptwellness.com. Easiest place to find us. We're obviously on social at Advanced PT Wellness as well, so it's the same everywhere. But give us a look if you guys are, trying to figure out how we use it, or want to reach out, ask questions, or if you're in San Diego and you're looking for a really great physical therapist, come say
Okay,
hi.
very, very good, Jennifer. Thank you very much for being here. And then it was a great talking to you. And then we learned a lot of things. And I wish you all the best. And then, thank you very much. See you next time.
Thanks, Vimal.
Okay, bye.